If you were a female writer in the Middle Ages, opportunities to publish and sell your works were very limited, but this was not the case of Christine de Pizan. Born on 1365 in Venice, Christine was the daughter of Thomas de Pizan, an exemplary Venetian scholar who was invited to the royal court of Charles V as a court astrologer. And while society at the time was not accepting of women being formally educated, Thomas encouraged Christine's love for knowledge and learning and gave her the same education he gave her brothers. Christine's writing journey comes following the death of her husband, Etienne de Castel. She began writing lyrical poetry about her personal widowhood to cope with the grief of losing her beloved. Eventually, she began sending out her poetry to court attendees, receiving payment in return as was custom at court. And even though there are 30 major works of Christine, her evolution as a writer doesn't come till the turn of the 15th century. Most notably, Christine wrote biographies on Charles V of France, the patron and protector of her family, and actually most of what we know of Charles V comes from Christine's writing. And while her biography on Charles is very important, her major piece is considered to be birthed in the form of a book called The Book of the City of Ladies. In this particular literary piece, Christine battles societal norms and traditional roles of women in the Middle Ages, creating a utopian city that honored and protected women from all lifestyles and hierarchies, highlighting women who had been former rulers or queens, but even those who stuck to societal norms and were good wives and dutiful daughters, including those who were nuns and abbesses, especially martyrs, as Christine was a devout Christian. Christine's life was remarkable due to the scale of her accomplishment despite the era that she was living in, which was very oppressive towards women. She worked diligently to refute the ideas that men were spreading about women in the Renaissance and taught the women around her, mostly were royal women and nobles, how to navigate the world of men and how to go against traditional roles. Christine is remembered as a feminist icon from the Renaissance and the Middle Ages, but also as France's first woman to earn her living from her pen. And of course, if you're in New York City, check out The Playwright's Realms, Mary Gets Her by Emma Horwitz, running September 11th to October 7th, and give them a follow over on their Instagram account.